Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today we're going to share with you some simple, frugal, healthy meals. Let's go see what Mom and Dad are doing.
Hey folks, welcome back indeed. I got a quick announcement before we get to Lindsay's vlog today. We're going to announce the winner from our giveaway tomorrow, Friday, July the 20th, live on Facebook at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also going to use that time to answer some of your questions, so come with a question and we'll hang out with you guys for a few minutes and announce the winner. And now I'll hand it over to Lindsay.
Today I'm going to share with you 3 healthy frugal meals. Let's get started. This vlog was inspired by one of our patrons on Patreon, Lee Donano. Hopefully I said your name right. I'm going to do my best to show you a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner. For the sake of time, I'm not going to explain every little detail of what I'm doing, but we will leave all of the recipes in the description below. The first thing we're going to make are blender oatmeal waffles. For the blender waffles, we're going to start with 3½ cups of rolled oats, 2 tablespoons of flax meal, about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, or any kind of flour would probably be okay. It calls for 4 eggs. I'm going to be using 3 large duck eggs. I'm going to put in 1 ripe banana, a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil or any kind of butter or oil, and lastly 3 cups of liquid. I'm going to use milk and I'm going to water it down a little bit to stretch it. Once everything is in the blender, we're just going to turn it on. And here's our blended waffle batter.
Do it not hard. Don't slam it.
One of the reasons why I like this recipe is because I usually buy my oats in a 50-pound bag, and so we have a lot of oats on hand. These waffles are very inexpensive to make. Looks like it's ready. Here's the final product. I put some apple butter on these that I made last fall from apples that we got for free from gleaning. It's possible to get food for cheap, for nothing, because there's so much waste in our country.
For lunch, we're gonna make sourdough pizza.
I've already made the dough for this pizza. The recipe comes from a cookbook made by some of our good friends, and we'll leave the link for that in the description. Any pizza dough will work for this, but I've really enjoyed working with sourdough because it's very versatile, and I believe it's a little healthier than using a regular yeast dough. While the pizza is cooking, we're going to start our dinner, which is just going to be a simple black beans and rice. Of course, we all know that beans and rice is very frugal, but one way to increase the nutritional content of your rice and beans would be to sprout the rice. And I start with short grain brown rice and basically just soak the rice for maybe overnight, and then the next day rinse the rice. Don't let it sit in water, but keep it moist and covered. After a little bit, you'll notice that it's starting to sprout, and that just really increases the nutritional content of your rice. For the black beans, I'm just going to start with sauteing some onions and garlic in some olive oil. Okay, these beans have cooked down very nicely, and so now I'm just going to add a little bit of crushed tomatoes. We're going to go down to the garden and get some cilantro to go in our beans. Okay, the last part of the rice and beans meal is going to be fresh salsa, which I'm going to make right now. Those pieces look really good. Okay, here's the finished product. Very basic, very simple, but healthy, and this is my children's favorite supper. They will eat it probably as often as I would serve it.
Let's go check on the boys. What are you guys doing? Making food?
Yeah.
Is that your house?
Yeah.
Hey, Sissy, what are you doing? Are you playing house?
Yeah.
Just a word about food and eating frugally. If you're a mother, then you're probably aware that food is very consuming. It's a big part of our daily lives, taking care of children, just always providing food for them. Sometimes it can feel a bit overwhelming. What's next? What's the next meal? Over the years, I have been very convicted by Jesus' words where he says, "Do not worry about what you will eat or what you will wear." He goes on to say, "But seek first the kingdom, and all these things will be added to you." And so I think sometimes it's easy to get fixated in our minds, just in our focus of what are we eating, what are we going to have. But I think if we are really pressing into God's kingdom, that He's going to supply those needs for us, and we need not to worry about it. Yes, we do need to plan. We do need to be diligent to be a good steward of the things that He's given us, but not to worry. Hopefully you've been encouraged with a few fresh ideas. If you have any other ideas of simple, healthy, frugal meals, you could share them in the comments below.
That's it for today. We love you guys. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
Happy birthday, Sissy. How's it feel to be 2? Let me take that out of your mouth. How old are you?
I'm 2.
Oh, that's cute. We'll see you next time, okay?
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.